for all platforms for like what we're doing digitally for game day and socially for game day. Because at this point, after last week's meeting, we're basically like, dude who's supposed to be handling social stuff for game day, he ain't doing it. Like we cannot count on him to be there when we most need him. He kind of made it clear, cool, we're gonna keep it pushing. So my boss says, all right, I need you to come back and start working on some stuff for all of game week, like digitally and socially.
Okay.
I come back with a deck today. We're going through it. And he's giving me some, it's more so like formatting and how to make the information more digestible and that way more readable, stuff like that, like real feedback, sort of stuff like that. What's up, Kyle? How we doing?
What's
More
up,
feedback
Kyle?
like that. And but overall, he's like, I completely agree with this. Like, this is very, very strong. And luckily, our friends from the league, let's just say, the league
Okay.
down there where the game is at, our friends from the league, one of our friends from the league get on. And they're basically like, we kind of asked them, okay, roles and responsibilities we see what our social team is doing and what your social team is doing, right?
Right.
And my director was basically like, hey, boss, we don't really want to work with Jed in social agency. He don't do nothing.
Respectfully.
And then she was like, all right. He was like, all right, we'll go back and see roles and responsibilities and get back to you XYZ. So then as we finish up working through that, and then we get off the call, my director just hit me with it. Yo, I've been hearing a lot of good things about you and this project.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Great
you
job.
had.
Just great job, man. I really appreciate all the hard work you've been putting in. You're doing a lot of great job. I'm hearing a lot of good things. So I just say I appreciate it. And I always have to come back shortly after I come back home for the pod. And I just start thinking about, do you remember maybe not even a month ago, maybe a month and change ago, when I came in with that year end feedback?
Yes.
Don't it look funny in the light now?
It always did. But now they know.
Which, do you think, as someone who's worked in HR, managers or bosses will be honest about maybe they got something wrong in that
No.
category?
Absolutely not. So what they will say is
I've seen proof.
their feedback motivated you and it looks good on them. That's what's about to happen when you kill it. They'll be like, oh, that's all me. I motivated D, and we had that talk, and then turned everything around, buddy. I'm gonna tell you how that conversation about to go.
Here's what's funny. Let's just say I also had coffee tea with someone in human relations, or not, yeah, human relations on our side.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. And I started just telling them about my history at the company a little bit, and like, not in a bad way, just like XYZ happened and XYZ happened over the course of however long, and certain stuff, stuff I told you
Yeah.
around here. They was like, they just started apologizing. Like, they was literally like, this is a crazy experience. Like, I can't. She was like, it doesn't make sense. I gotta look into this. She was just like, she was just baffled. Um, and so she did a little bit of research. Then she came back with, all right, I'm gonna chat with a few people, sit and see, and help get some things maybe screened and whatnot. We'll see. So
All works out.
then I heard back from her, and she was like, all right, this hiring manager gonna reach out. This hiring manager gonna reach out. XYZ, XYZ. And I'm like, then I was like, all right, do you think that the person who's in charge of maybe on my side of the recruiting just like stopped putting my name through? What do you think she said?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
So as someone who has previously worked in HR, why do you think that might happen?
Wouldn't take it personal. As someone who has been a recruiter, you see so many names. It's easy for one to fall through the crack. Have you been staying in contact with this recruiter?
They haven't replied to me in months.
Oh, so you reached out last and they never replied? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, you're talking about the one I just met with?
Yeah, the one.
No, the one I just met with. Oh, no, I chatted with her last on a role. Remember that role that I thought, and then that one. That was her. It's the last time we really chatted.
Okay, when was that again?
It was like May something, maybe.
Yeah. So, like I said, I wouldn't take it personal. There's so many names.
I don't know.
Sometimes
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah.
I definitely was like, all right, but can you tell me, put a name on the bullet of who was getting me blacklisted? I just want to know for future purposes.
That's a good question. But I would say, as someone who has been on the other side, it's so many names. I tell people all the time, like, you can follow up with me as much as you want. I won't get offended because I'm gonna forget.
Yeah.
Not that
It's just,
I forget on purpose. It's just everybody, right? There's only only an infinite amount of a small amount of jobs and infinite amount of candidates. But sometimes,
she also did say.
Say what?
She also did say. She also did say though the department that you that you in. She said really
The ghetto.
volatile.
Mm-hmm.
She said really volatile, kinda unserious, no direction.
Yep. Sounds like a department I know something about.
How was your weekend? How was your week? How's it been, brother?
It was great. So this weekend had a family gathering. I was in charge of cooking. Well, I was in charge of the chicken and the beef, and I had this idea. I'm glad we're talking about it. Bam, I wish you were there. I've been thinking about starting like huh?
For the beef?
Yeah. You follow me on Instagram. Did you see it?
I thought I don't like did you see and then this conversation being about beef, but I did see your
Okay.
food.
Yeah. So I've been thinking about what if I started like a grilling channel and adopted the surname Meat Man?
All right. Ideas that are bad. That one.
You don't like Meat Man? Meat Man is great.
I listen, I'm not following no grown man whose ad name is Meat Man. I'm not even considering it.
It wouldn't
Meat
be
Man.
at Meat Man. I think Meat Man is already taken, but let me see.
Why don't you say you gotta have a new name. That's not it. That's not it. Not
You
Meat
don't think I'm all open to brainstorming names for grilling content, but hashtag Meat Man just felt right. Yeah, Meat Man is taken.
What about bald and grilling?
Too long.
For sure.
Bald meat.
All right, dog. See, this that shit I be talking. What the fuck is going on with me? Bam, this your peoples?
Kyle has
This
a
your
question.
peoples?
What was your impression? Thank you, Kyle. Meat Man
What
just
was your
works.
impression of Meat Man's beef on IG? Well, I mean, oh Kyle, you a wild ass boy. I just got what you're saying. You freaky ass boy. What's going on around here? Listen,
Bald meat might work too.
bald meat. Man, we are losing recipes. Losing a lot of
But the
recipes.
food was great. Like those 3 roasts turned out great. The chicken turned out great. Other cousin cooked salmon. Other one cooked burgers and dogs. I was exhausted. I cooked for like 3 or 4 hours straight. And then like
that boy said he was tired from that meat. We are hearing things that we haven't heard said before.
Also, like so my parents the event was at my grandmother's house, and my parents' house is next door, and it's about 100 yards. So I was using my dad's smoker because it was a lot of beef. So I was using his smoker at home. So I just had to keep going back and forth. Like I was cooking chicken in my grandmother's house, and then I'd have to walk over to check on the beef. Yeah, I think I walked 8 miles Saturday. I was exhausted. Then I played kickball with the kids because I love beating up little kids. They're like, "You want to play kickball?" I said, "Hell yeah, I'll beat y'all ass real quick." Play some kickball. It was fun.
You was in there bullying on the little kids in the games.
Yes, every time I get the chance.
We're just losing recipes, man. We in here and we are.
Oh, come on! I know your background. Your father let you win when y'all played 101 or did sports together. I know he didn't let you.
Man, He
I've
was.
never met your father, but I can say with confidence.
No,
I've
he
never met you.
wasn't. He wasn't letting me win. I'll tell you what, he was even worse than in video games, boy.
Exactly. So
In
you know
video
where I'm
games.
coming from.
Yeah,
You feel me on this.
now the video games, my dad used to give me the business, especially them Dragon Ball Z ones. I'd be like, all right, brother, what we doing?
You throw the controller.
Huh?
You throw the controller.
Nah, it's like, yo, son, like, how are you? Now, but sometimes I would get the better of them, especially, listen, Dragon Ball Z back in them little Budokai days, them early Budokai days, and then when they went to the Tenkaichi days, it was tough. That was some, listen, we was just running around smashing shit, pressing buttons. Good time, man. It's a good time. It's a good time, man. You do anything sports, anything else sports related over the weekend, brother?
No, that was it. Sunday, turn into not Mr. Mom just yet, but a lot of housework on Sunday. And got up Monday and went to work.
Have you been watching any preseason football? Have you managed to do that?
I've watched a little bit. I watched a little bit of game one between the Eagles and Baltimore. I caught some of the Carolina game the other night on Fox. Like if it's on, I'll watch it. But I'm at the point in my life where it's like I don't care about the preseason. I just want to make it to the regular season healthy. That's the only thing I really care about. What about
Who's
you?
gotten hurt? Wait, who's gotten hurt from y'all's team?
Makai Lemon has been dealing with a hamstring all training camp.
Oh yeah, that's my rookie. That's my rookie.
Devontae Smith was dealing with a hamstring. Markel Bell hurt his thumb tonight. Lane Johnson came off the field tonight. He seems to be okay.
Tonight when?
Gordon Davis got hurt tonight.
Wait, what do you mean tonight?
The Eagles have an open practice where fans can come. Tonight's an open practice. Like Jordan Davis got banged up a little bit. Yeah, it's just a little like Landon Dickerson. Like it doesn't seem to be serious. It's just get to the regular season healthy. That's all I care about. But Makai Lemon practiced tonight, and so did Devontae. And it sounds like Jalen was hooping.
Yeah, here's my thing. We need to talk about all these videos that are starting to pop up on Instagram of Jalen Hurts in the pocket at practice throwing absolute ducks. Who keeps letting this footage get out, and why do y'all keep showing me this?
Are you talking about the one the team posted about Quinyon Mitchell picking him off?
I've seen that. I've seen one of him throwing a dud.
I'm not too concerned about it. That's what practice is for. Try things. He got picked off tonight. And he's going against like a top 3 defense. I'm not worried about Jalen.
Did you have any fantasy drafts this week, Kent?
No, my fantasy drafts start this upcoming Tuesday. And then whenever the one for the redraft league, that's it for me. I'm done after that.
Yeah, I know I have one on Sunday. The other one, I don't even think the league's going to happen, to be honest with you. I don't see it.
The redraft?
No, not that one. Another one.
Okay.
I'm trying to get someone. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. Kyle Chandler gave me one of the funniest laughs I've ever had on a weekend. That
shit was hilarious.
I was like, I was kind of confused. I was like severely confused at first. He said, yeah, use an app. I ain't using no app. And whole time I'm sitting there like, wait, hold on. How you been using the?
Like, didn't even give nobody a chance to respond. He was like, nah, I'm good. Thanks for the invite. And then
I was like, had he stayed like 5 more seconds, 5 more minutes, I would have been like, yo, there's an option for me to just pay for you. So it's like he left so fast.
He ain't trying to hear all that bullshit. That man said, boop.
Yeah.
Like I was cleaning the house and I looked up and I was like, damn.
Then in the chat, someone was like, buddy left because there's no app. And I said, huh? So then when I went and looked, I was like, huh? Yeah, no, I ain't gonna hold you. It wasn't until like after that whole conversation, I started driving in my car. Bro, as soon as I started driving, I thought about it again. I just couldn't stop laughing. Like I was just I laughed for like 2-3 minutes straight while driving. The app.
That man
I was
said, he
That's
said,
right.
get it out of here. Speaking of which,
Sorry.
I gotta I'll ask my homeboy at work. He ain't been at work this week. I think he'll do it. I think he'll join. I've been
Well,
talking about him for a minute. I'm gonna ask him tomorrow when we get to work if he want to join.
I want to see if my boy Drew will join.
Sorry, my patience has been low. Sorry, Cal. It was just funny. It was like Cal.
Everyone was like, okay.
All you saw was Sinra says.
Yeah, dead ass. All you saw was Sinra. I just read it and was like,
all you saw was thanks for the invite. Sinra
says left. I was like, okay. Dead ass was just getting ready to be like, if you want, you could just send me the money. You PayPal me the money,
said,
and I can pay for
that. I ain't here for that.
Yeah. I was like, okay, all right. Hey, Bam don't make it any better. Bam going to Dynasty Chat and say, hey, man, there's a convenience fee and leak saves. Then I'm like, yo, shut your ass up, Bam. You can't take that.
But yeah, man, I'm excited. I've been doing the mock.
Go ahead.
I said the charity league I told you about. That draft is Tuesday. Every year, I think I'm gonna dominate that league because no one in there is serious. And sometimes I feel like I'm too serious, and that's why I've never won that league. Like every other person in that league is just in there bullshitting around, and I'm like trying to think of strategies and how to win. And then some random guy who drafted half the Packers and half the Vikings wins every year. Like every year, someone unserious wins that league. I'm going to win that league this year.
Well, that's probably why. I mean,
like I feel like it's only me and like 2 other guys in there who are like really into it. And like everyone, like the commissioner's a Falcons fan. I told you my homeboy there, he's a Chiefs fan. Like he's gonna draft Mahomes in the first round. He does that shit every year.
I don't blame him. 1 second, hold on. Here, let's take this one together.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Darius.
How's it going?
Hey, it's Will. Hey, my error. So it is in our possession. The station in Portland has it. And that's my error. I didn't want you to make it out here. It's not in our thing. So if you want, I can let you know if it's available there, or we could just wait till tomorrow, or I can call you back and let you know if they have it available. I don't know why that station ended up with it. They were going to bring it back down tomorrow. So it's not at our Rosewood station. That's my mistake.
It's the one in downtown?
No, the one it's near Swan Island. It's right off I-5.
Oh man, I ain't driving to Swan Island. Okay, what are my options?
Your options. It's gonna come our way tomorrow, and I can call you and I can make it available here, or I can take it back to that Beaverton location and just watch it and make sure it's handled properly.
Yeah, let's go. Wait. What time do you think you would get it? Like in the morning?
Right, and it could be within a couple hours before you open. So I'm here at 8. I'm going to print this out. My name's Julio, so let me just get on it first thing in the morning. The moment I have it, I'll say, hey, you want it on road or do you want to pick it up?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so I'll print it out. It'll be my first thing. I'll look at it in the morning. I just didn't want I didn't want to waste your time. This package has been going all over the place, unfortunately. But it's headed our way tomorrow. So just wait for my call and we'll figure out what to do.
Well, I thank you so much. Appreciate it, FedEx.
Anytime. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Talk again.
Bye.
Wow, Kyle. Insane.
This package is swinging in everywhere. It's been everywhere. That's where I was like, all right. That's where I was like, all right, buddy. That's
what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, that was FedEx.
Okay.
Yo, this has been the craziest thing ever. We're talking about DJ cables. I asked it, they're supposed to be delivering DJ cables. Like this is one of the most hilarious things ever.
Jamie said he joined, but then he had to ruin it with you'd have no chance of winning.
Is that the belt? Nah, this is a replica of the same belt that's supposed to be in transit.
At Achilles' house?
Yeah, no, that's at Customs. So
he ain't got to worry about it because I'm winning this year.
No, you're not.
Hey, man. I'm gonna keep it.
Listen, well, the way this preseason is going, if your team stay healthy, that's the only way.
That's all you need is some health, man. The only thing I regret doing is trading Devontae Smith, and I might spin the block on Devontae.
Do you regret that more than trading Devon Achane?
Yeah, I regret Devontae more than Devon Achane. I don't know what Devon Achane would look like in this. I was reading tweets today from the Miami offense, and they said it looked horrendous.
What do you mean?
So Omar Kelly is a Dolphins beat reporter that I follow, and I just started following his tweets today when I was reading dinner, and he was just saying the practice is over, the offense looks atrocious. But don't worry, Chris Bell, my team will be the star receiver. I legit might spin the block on Devontae. I'm still debating that right
now. I did have a draft this weekend.
How'd it go?
You
want to share your screen? This shows the roster?
Yeah, now that I know Sleeper has a website.
I had no idea Sleeper had a website till Kyle said something Sunday. I've never even thought about it.
I was like, hold on.
Also, Kyle said Sleeper has been pissing him off lately. Let me see if I can find that. Yes, here it is. Kyle said also, Sleeper pisses me off. So it's definitely more about the site than you guys. Kyle, I didn't take it personal. I just thought
Yeah, that's what it was. He said he couldn't find how you pay for the league in the site. And I said, the site.
Kyle said, thanks for the invite. Beep boop.
I ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be there.
Man, I'm sitting there talking about some. Hold on, wait. There's a transaction fee there too. Stupid ass bam. All right, let's see. All right, chat. Did I cook?
Let me know when you share, then I'll close the. Let me close the chat. What we got? Drake May, Jeremiah Love, ET, and Puka. Was that your round one?
Yeah,
so
it went.
What is the league?
It's a 12-team PPR league.
Okay.
I don't think there's a tight end premium. My first two picks were Puka and Drake London, then Jeremiah Love and Travis Etienne.
So were you at the end of the draft?
I had pick 4.
Okay.
So Drake May, Jeremiah Love, Travis Etienne, Puka Nacua, Drake London, Harold Fannin, Scary Terry, Mike Evans.
It's like McPherson. You got Denver's defense. Your bench, Sam Darnold, Willie Marks, Kyle Monunga. The Kyle Monunga scare, we're going to talk about this later. The hyperextended knee. Not great, Bob. I put a lot of chips in the Kyle Monunga stock. And I know hyperextended knees aren't the most serious thing.
Sorry about that. What happened?
So I was just reading. I said the Sam Darnold, Willie Marks, the Kyle Monunga, and then I started talking about how his hyperextended knee kind of has me concerned because I put a lot of apples in the Kyle Monunga stock this offseason in our Dynasty League with Greg. I have been chasing Kyle Monunga for all of last year, and I finally got a deal done with Greg.
I think this is the league winner right here, silently.
Michael Wilson? Absolutely.
I think this is the league winner. I feel I came away from this draft saying, honestly, I think I have one of the better squads. It's a really good team.
Yeah, it's a solid team. But you know what's going to happen? Now that I've traded Marvin Harrison Jr., he's going to go for all. He's going to be all pro this year because that's how it works.
I was trying to make sure I had players from like Dynasty or Auction League. So that's why I got like the Pukas, the Harold Fannins, Mike Evans. If you know.
It's funny.
Good.
When you do the draft order for the redraft league, please don't give me one. Like I have 101 in that charity league, and every draft it just now. Granted, I'm playing with a bunch of guys who don't care, so it might not matter. But like the sleeper mock drafts, man, that 101 slot is hard. Like you get Bijan and Jameer, but then after that, man, like there was one draft. Say what?
I have 101 in Jordan, the Jordan Long.
Yeah.
He has his own redraft league, and our draft order, which the site he used, I'm going to use as well for our league. Makes it a little bit of a spectacle. It shows the order from 10 to 1, but it like shows it one by one. So it'll be fun.
Okay. Oh, like a lottery.
Yeah. But he did that for his league, and I got 101.
Yeah. So you know what I did actually one mock draft and I kind of liked it. It was a tight end premium league. Like I took Brock Bowers and Trey McBride.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not even
In a tight end premium league.
Yeah, it's a 10-team redraft league. It's a 10 or 12-team redraft league. I'm sitting there with 101. I think the obvious ones are Jamar Chase.
At 101?
Jamar Chase, Bijan Robinson, or Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, okay. So if you come back to 110, 301, I mean 210, 301, and Brock Bowers and Trey McBride are sitting there, you wouldn't take both of them.
It depends on what wide receivers and running backs have been taken.
Well, if both those guys are available, most of your top end wide receivers and running backs are gone. Like now you're in tier 2, maybe even tier 3. But that's what happened to me during that draft. It was just a run of receivers in the second round, and it was like Scary Terry was the best receiver on the board. So I just took Trey McBride.
I mean, could be. If Trey McBride's there at 210, I'll probably take him.
Yeah. But what if Brock is there at 301 in a premium league? I don't know. Kyle.
This ain't a premium league, though.
Oh, it's not a team. Then the juice isn't worth the squeeze there.
Yeah, I'll probably get the best running back. Or
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, let's just say, I would want to go with a player who I have like some dynasty stock in or something like that. So like, quiet as kept, like Puka.
Yeah, Puka, he a nasty. But that's that BYU. You know how I feel about BYU.
Is it crazy to think I could go Puka Nacua at 101?
Yes. Do you believe that much in Puka this year? The thing that scares me about Puka is it's not Puka, it's Stafford's back, man. Like remember last year before the season started, he was like, man, can he barely walk? And then he stayed healthy. He won MVP. Great season. But what have we said about people with bad? I've never heard someone say I used to have a bad
back. Yeah. I guess, I mean, I would want to, because what I don't want is like in playoff times to not be able to have some of my dynasty guys on with them. But last year I had pick number 2 in my redraft league, and I took Bijan. We went all the way to the championship game, baby. We went all the way.
I think 101, Jahmyr Bijan can't go wrong. I would just be interested in what it looks like at 210, 301.
Chat, I want to hear y'all. Kyle, Jamie, Bam. You have 101 in a 10-team or a 12-team PPR league.
No tight end premium.
No tight end premium. Do you go Jahmyr Gibbs? Do you go Bijan Robinson, Jamar Chase, or someone else? Let's hear it. And you know what we should do real quick while we're here?
What's that?
First, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 233 of the Speak On It podcast. We're about 30 minutes in. You already know when you hear this Nas fade, or when you see this Nas fade, it can only be one brother, the good brother, who actually just got a package, and that's not the package that was on the phone. I can't wait to actually unbox this here shortly. It is the good brother, Losty Makes, joined by the smoothest bald head on the East Coast, Mr. Danny Ocean. How you doing while I go get a box cut?
AKA Meat Man or Bald Meat. Still workshopping. Kyle, thanks for joining us. Draft safe.
Things we're not doing is that right there.
I'm just trying to workshop influencer name to be real.
That's not it.
Meat. How about Mr. Meat?
Yo, dog.
Yeah, Mr. Meat
what's up with you and being freaky as hell?
Mr. Meat is crazy.
Nah, that's sick shit. All right, my brother. How about let's unbox this a little bit.
All right, let's unbox.
This a little bit. So I was looking for a new practice DJ controller.
Because right now you're hauling one up and down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm hauling this thing over here up and down the stairs. So I bought a used Rain 4 that goes for like $1,500, $1,600, maybe $1,400 brand new. I got a used one for $900 from Guitar Center. Oh, alrighty. Come with where the cords at? Is there?
I thought the cords were at FedEx.
Well, the power cord.
Oh, okay.
The cords that are at FedEx are like
HDMI cord, not HDMI cords, like sound cords.
yeah, those type of sound cords.
Gotcha.
Yo, speaking of which, why do they be sniffing shit like they can help?
My dog. Or why do dogs, and this unpause me, lick the most random shit on the floor? Like it'd be like they'll see some dirt and just I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wait, you mean you say what?
So that's crazy, man. Like I was sweeping the floor the other day, and like she walks over and starts licking dirt. Yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Yo, they be so confused, bro. They are always first team all vibes, and then you just be like, what be going on in that head? Like
I'd be like, dog, this is what poor dogs do. Are you a bum?
Yo, poor dogs is hilarious.
Like, why are you eating dirt? What is your problem?
Like you act like you ain't got no home training.
You act like you don't have 3 beds in this house. Like you don't have everything you've ever wanted, and you licking dirt.
My dog don't even attempt to sleep in the bed no more, bro.
So our dog, she is very elderly now, so she can't jump in the bed anymore like she used to when she wants to. So now she has to ask us.
How she ask?
She'll just start crying. Like she'll come to my side and just start crying. And sometimes I'm like, no, go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep is hilarious. It's on the back.
So you said you got this from Guitar Center?
Yeah, it's a used controller from Guitar Center.
Okay.
It's like a crazy good deal. So good, it's like one of those when you tell people in the field, they kind of know that they're like, whoa, damn, that's actually
It's funny.
good.
I got a pair of pants at J. Crew in my shopping cart right now. That's like 60% off.
60.
So when this conversation is over, hopefully they're still there. I will be buying those pants.
I feel like, all right, what's your thoughts on shopping for expensive things, but they're on a great enough deal where it just kind of makes sense?
That's how I shop. I waited for a shirt. I waited like 18 months for this shirt at J. Crew to go down to the price where I thought it was worth. That's the only way.
Wait, how much is this J. Crew shirt?
It started off at like 90, but I got it for like 23, 24.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very patient. Oh, here come all the bots. Where are these bots coming from? But I don't want to ban them because last time I started banning bots, I accidentally banned Akili.
Has Akili been back since?
I don't think so. I've done everything to try to turn him back on. Pause, but nothing's worked.
Oh, freaky ass boy.
I said pause. That was a preemptive pause.
All right. Oh.
You know what Bam do is show you a flashlight. That's nice. That's analog, right?
It's a digital, yeah. It's a Rain 4. So the cables, you see where this orange thing is?
Yeah.
That's the cable that's supposed to come in. So I can't play on it until
Whoa.
Nah, unpause me. Yeah, I can't really play on it until I get that cord. Unless I get a.
Which my man said he gonna have for you tomorrow.
Yeah, you gonna have work. Yeah.
Oh, Master Meats. That's a good one, Bam.
All right, you niggas is freaked out in a way that I can't comprehend.
Come on, man. These are great names.
Y'all are freaked out in ways I can't comprehend. Words, things are being said that have never been said before.
I like Master Meats. For me, Bald Meats is still in the running. Like Bald
Yo,
Meats.
what's going on?
What's
going on out here? That will look good when you do those YouTube mixes, babe. I think this is going to be my practice controller, the one that just came in. This one that's sitting right here is the one I kind of play on.
Okay.
But if and when I get real comfortable with this, I might buy a case for it and maybe no, I mean that defeats the whole purpose of getting it then.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to stay at the crib. So, so you still got your residency Thursdays.
Yep.
and then bookings Friday through Sunday. Like I saw the Drake one.
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was last Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
The guy actually he has family out here, but he lives in Atlanta now.
Okay.
His other side of his family's from out there, so yeah. He was having he had an event idea for like a tribute night or something out here, so he hit me because I was actually playing at the venue that day, or I was supposed to play at the venue that day. So he asked if I wanted to be on the lineup for the event since we were using my night, and I was like, sure, why not? And so boom, yeah, it's a cool time. And then I might be doing something weekly at like this R&B spot that's here. It's like an R&B only bar. So I might start doing a weekly thing there, like on some 90s, 2000s throwback deep cut R&B vibes. Think like Donnell Jones type vibe, Joe Thomas type vibe.
I was alive. I was just starting to understand what the world around me.
You was probably like in your mid-30s when that came out.
Man, fuck you.
Okay. But yeah, the DJ stuff's been good. We maintaining, we making it.
Master Meats.
No, we're not doing no Master Meats. What we are going to do is send some prayers to Ed Oliver and his family. I think if you haven't heard some of the headlines there, it's really, really sad what happened. So prayers up to Ed Oliver, the entire Oliver family, Bills Mafia. I know that's really tough and probably really heartbreaking. So prayers. What about this new ruling? And we've even got some updates as recent as right before we started. Players that are playing in the NFL with this new 4 for 4 or 5 for 5 ruling, saying that basically forcing college certain, like, if you use 4 years of eligibility, you had to get the fuck out of college, what they were saying. And it was forcing players to play in, forcing players into the, like, having to declare for the NFL or whatever, or professional leagues after their 4 years. And so certain states, particularly ones in the South, were basically overruling that ruling, basically saying it's okay. And so there was a tight end for the Browns who got waived so he can go back to college and play. And essentially, as of this morning, the Big Ten basically banned NFL players, maybe NBA players, but for banning them from coming back into their leagues. And the SEC, I believe, right before we went on, did the same.
Yes, they did.
How big is that, and what are your thoughts?
It's going to be decided in a court of law, just like these other things.
You think so?
These kids are going to take them to they're going to sue them.
You're going to sue for what, though?
For the right to play, the same way Trinidad Chambers sued for the right to play at Ole Miss, the same way the UVA quarterback, he lost. The same way that all these kids have been suing the NCAA for the right to play one more year. That's what these kids are going to do. I'm going to sue them. But yeah, the SEC was very clear. NFL, NBA, WNBA, if you go over there, you're not coming back. So my question is, what does that mean for this guy? Was it Daquan White, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean for him now that the SEC has essentially banned him from playing at LSU?
Fuck him.
He's going to sue. He's going to say especially now that they're allowed to make money through NIL. He's going to sue. And he's going to say, who are you to tell me I can't earn a living in
the
college?
NCAA. Well, not the NCAA. The power schools, buddy.
Hey, the power schools don't overrule the law of the land. They're
So,
going to sue.
So who do you think is right here?
I think the leagues are right. I think if there was no NIL and there was just scholarships, this would be very cut and dry. But I think now that since students can earn money off their name, image, and likeness, their argument can be, well, if I can make more money here than I can in the NFL, why wouldn't I come here? You know what I mean? And it's going to be more of an anti-capitalist point of view, a free market kind of thing. I don't agree with it. I think once you declare to go pro, that's it. Because I think you have especially college football, like they can declare for the draft, test the waters, and if they feel like they aren't going to, make an NFL roster, they can, within a certain time span, say they're going back to college. Well, for Mr. Wright, that's long gone. Like I think you have a couple. How long do you have? Is it like 4 weeks? Is it like 5 weeks? Like it's around the combine.
It's like right before the combine already.
Yeah, like the NCAA already gives you that, grace. But yeah, it's if I were a player, I would say it's anti-capitalist, and that's the heartbeat of America is capitalism.
Anti-capitalist. Listen, it just doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't.
If you're going to play professionally, go play professionally.
Yep, I agree. I don't agree with it, but if I'm suing, I'm saying it college sports for a long time has always been, anti-free market. This is even more so. Like this, it's anti-capitalist to tell a young person, especially a young black person, yeah, like we don't know how much LSU is paying Daquan, but let's say they're paying him $1 million. Like who is the SEC to tell me I can't go make $1 million at LSU because someone wants to pay me? Just
because you only have 4 years of eligibility.
I'm with you. Like I agree with you. I'm just saying, if I am a player, that is my counter argument. Who are you? Coaches jump from the NFL to college all the time. Do we stop them?
That doesn't even make sense.
I'm just saying, like Chip Kelly has gone from college to the pros, back to college, back to the pros. I know it doesn't make sense, but that would be my argument. Who you to deny me the right to earn a living?
The fucking NCAA, that's it.
And if the courts rule that the NCAA doesn't have that kind of power, then they'll lose, just like they lost against Trinidad.
Where do you think this goes?
No, I think Daquan. It's going to go and quickly.
Why quickly?
Because the SEC banned Daquan Wright today, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's probably going to be in the courtroom this week because the season starts in 10 days?
So what, he's been learning their playbook while...
That's the crazy part. That's the part I want to know. And then I also feel bad for the guy who's been busting his ass all offseason at LSU, only for Lane Kiffin to come in and be like, hey, man, sorry.
Do you think the NFL lets this guy come back and play?
No, I don't think – I think the NFL is going to – no, I take that back. Because let's say Daquan Wright goes to LSU this year and has a breakout season and is all bro. You think NFL coaches are going to be like, nah, we're not going to draft him because he went to college for 1 year? No, they'll take him. If you can play, they'll find a way.
Maybe they're not going to like how he did it. They're not going to feel like he really stuck by his team.
Maybe, but there's all it takes is one. All it takes is one.
All right. What else? Injuries are running wild. We're kind of talking about the beginning of the show. I think the biggest injury that kind of had you worried was who?
Kyle Monunga. I know it's a hyperextended knee. He might be ready week 1, but like I said, I've invested a lot in Kyle. So I know Tyler Warren's been banged up. Jonathan Grenard, if I'm talking about the Eagles, I hope he doesn't go on the PUP list, but he probably will.
Offensively, who you guys were worried about?
All these for the Eagles, or just in general?
Both.
For the Eagles, it's Mekhi and Devontae. Devontae seems fine, but Mekhi Lemon has had a hamstring issue since he came to Philadelphia. Not great.
Do you think it might be more serious than they're letting on?
I mean, he came to spring practice. He practiced once. It was out first time hamstring injury. Comes to training camp, practices once or twice. He's been out ever since. Today was like his real first day back.
Oh, so he's back in practice today.
Yeah, he was. So he's been slowly ramping up, but today he was back and like doing scrimmage, like team drills and scrimmages. He actually caught a touchdown, but it's just soft tissue injuries that scare me. Broken bones can deal with. Sprains can kind of deal with. Well, sprain is a soft tissue injury, I would assume. But yeah, hammies, Not a fan. Everything all right in Green Bay? How's Micah looking coming back?
We're waiting on Mike. I would say the one big thing with Packers right now is just slowly getting back Micah, and then who is really going to be our CB2, the rookie Brandon Size from South Carolina. Sounds like he has been the one corner that's been consistent with the ones on defense. So figuring out who that CB2 is going to be, we've been making a lot of calls around, so we'll see there. Jamar Chase sounded like he got a little nicked up at practice today, but sounds like he's going to be okay.
Yep.
Some of these wide receivers, they've been going down, boy.
I'm saying, man, I don't care about the preseason. Oh, man, just make it to week 1. Like, I don't care if Mekhi Lemon doesn't take a single snap in a preseason game. As long as he's ready week 1 against the Commanders, all I care about.
Y'all open up against the Commanders?
Yeah, we'll open against the Commanders. Oh, yeah, Bam's talking about the Disney collab. Hey, did you see that? The Disney collab with NFL?
Hold on, let's take a look.
It released yesterday. So each team got some sort of Disney character. Like the Eagles got Dr. Doom and it sold out in 10 minutes. Because that Doom shit was fire.
Hold on. Maybe I can just go look it up. Disney.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
The Commanders one is hilarious. Spot
okay.
on.
Vikings got Thor. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Green Bay got who? All right, what the fuck are we talking about?
Who'd you guys get?
The Green Bay Chewbacca's.
Okay.
No.
Is that who you guys got? Bam wasn't joking? Oh, what the hell is that?
It's supposed to be Swaggy?
No.
Not Swaggy at all. You fucking kidding me?
Look at the Eagles one, though. The Eagles, like I said, the Eagles joint sold out in like 20 minutes.
Nah, some of this shit is crazy. No,
The Colts one is funny, too.
What are we talking about here? All right, this feels...
Yeah, that feels offensive.
What is going on here? Seagulls? Okay.
The Patriots one's kind of hard.
It's kind of fly. I like that. Bears is some bullshit, but that sounds about right. Where them Ravens at? He's making a lot of jokes over here. Where them Ravens at? The Giants is some bullshit. Where the Ravens at? I feel like the Ravens shit is weak. Houston Texans. All right, grown men, you out here wearing the Houston Texans shit.
Yeah, you going to jail. Where is Chris Hansen? Also, can't wait to see that movie.
Hey, first off, I saw that movie trailer and I was like, you know what? That one might have to see me.
Yeah. I told I text my wife. I was like, yeah, we got to go.
My thing is, y'all should not go see this movie with anyone. I think it's a movie you should go see by yourself because it's a movie where coming out of it, based on how you might find out a lot about your friends coming out of that movie if you go with them.
I
just don't understand why we keep going.
Hey man.
Fuck you mean you don't see why?
I know it's supposed to be a psycho, like a thriller and a drama, but that shit look like a comedy to me. You know how that's, boy, I'm going to cackle.
Yeah. Imagine you sitting there. Imagine you go see that movie with one of your homies, and he's like, "Why does he keep pressing the agenda here?"
Dog, To Catch a Predator. This is me showing my age. When I was in college, To Catch a Predator would come on every Sunday night at 9 o'clock on NBC, and it would go be on from like 9 to 11, maybe midnight. And you'd either all watch it together, or everyone would just get on Twitter, and like black people just be watching To Catch a Predator all Sunday night. It was a tradition. This is when Twitter was Twitter.
Listen, my thing is, what was so bad about it?
But To Catch a Predator?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the way they acted when they went in the house, and then when Chris Hansen would read to them what they wrote to teenagers. Like, especially like
no, not bad about what they did. I'm talking about what was the negative criticism about the show? Like, how could everyone universally enjoy seeing these fuckers get what they deserve?
So do you know how the show ended? Like, what got it canceled?
Someone killed themselves live.
Not just anyone. It was like a local district attorney. It was like someone high up got caught and killed himself instead of facing the camera, and then it got canceled.
I feel like that's even more reason for it to keep going, right?
And then some people start questioning like Chris Hansen's techniques, because it's like it's one thing, and I could be wrong. This was so long ago. The man killed himself. That's when it got unplugged. But if I'm not mistaken, it was like it's one thing to go in the chat room and say that you're a 13-year-old little girl. I think it's another thing to like DM people and like initiate that conversation.
No, we should get these criminals off the street and we should publicly shame them. Chris Hansen, make a push to bring it back. Bring it back.
So a Texas prosecutor killed himself. His family sued and got $105 million. Yeah, they sued and said that the network's involvement and tactics weren't ethical.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
It cost $105 million. That's why I got canceled.
I'm not buying that one at all.
Bam, you're exactly right.
Listen, I think we should bring it back, and I hope Netflix or somebody like picks it up.
You couldn't do that now. They would just like knowing society, people just find and kill that person. Kyler Murray, get your horny ass off Twitch.
Kyler Murray. What did he do?
So Bam said this to me before the show. So apparently there's some Twitch stream and Kyler Murray's in the comments like flirting with the host.
All right, that's probably as creepy as the shit Jed York just got caught for. And y'all mean to tell me, all right, so you mean to tell me it's okay for them to publish stories about Jed York out here paying for some Midwestern Ohio box, but Chris Hansen was going too far because nasty people in high places don't want to face the consequences for their nasty actions. Listen, this America. Let me tell you something. There's no code of ethics in the world of nastiness.
Can we talk about how much was Jed York going to pay that person? Like $108?
$108 for some box? It's nasty.
Dog. You can afford a high-class escort. $108?
Get you some fine shit.
Get you some fine shit.
Go somewhere where it's high end.
Like ask Deshaun Watson.
He might be. Deshaun Watson's plot right now, it is so nasty, it's not funny.
It's disgusting.
It's nasty on both ends. I don't feel bad for him, but at the same time, y'all grown ass adults doing this.
Here's the thing about Deshaun though, right? A couple weeks ago they asked him, like, what happens when people start booing you? And he was like, oh, I don't care about that. And then 2 days ago, he's like, wow, everyone's booing me. This is disrespectful. Brother.
I don't even think that's what he said. He was basically like, the fan base now cheered when I got hurt. So he's basically like, all right, I'll make that.
Like, dog, you got the biggest contract any quarterback has ever gotten.
I think he's now like, guarantees. All right. I think he's probably like, all right, y'all, this how y'all want to play? All right, bet. I'm going to get paid regardless.
That's right. And I'm going to throw these ducks, and you're going to cheer for Shador, and it's going to be too damn bad. When can Cleveland get out of that contract? It's after this year, right?
Who knows? I don't feel bad. No, not a soul on earth gives a fuck about what's going on for the Cleveland Browns.
No, especially since Myles Garrett's gone. Do the Browns have any primetime games this year that they'll have?
I believe it's the owner, right? You did that one to yourself, my boy. You did that one to yourself.
Will they have I know they'll have everyone gets a primetime Thursday night game.
Well, hold on. His contract is fully guaranteed.
It is. October 1st.
I know his agent was probably like, look, we have to insure every single dollar, because if we give them an out, they will take it.
They will kick you out this. Guess how many primetime games the Browns have this year?
One, and it's a Thursday night game.
That is right. October 1st is the only time you will see the Cleveland Browns on national television.
Nobody want to see the Cleveland Browns.
Don't nobody want to. Browns fans, every game is at 1 o'clock on Sunday.
Is it really?
You got it made. The
Is it
1
really?
o'clock games are perfect.
Do they really have all 1 o'clock games? They gotta
They have all 1 o'clock games. The last game of the year is TBD, but by that time,
every single game is at 1 o'clock.
except that Thursday night game.
They don't have
And-
one 4 o'clock game.
Nope, everything is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Honestly, that has to be hilarious.
I don't know if any other team. Who's another sorry team?
Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm sure the Cardinals are in the same boat. No, the Cardinals are going to have some 4-15 games because they play on the West Coast and they play Seattle and they play. They got a 425. Yeah, there's a 425, 405, 425, 425, 425.
That boy was in there. Yeah, that boy Deshaun was in there trying to get freaky.
Hold on, let's see the Jets schedule. That's a good comparison because that's an East Coast team. Let's see. Oh, the Jets play the Browns. You can put that at midnight. Even the Jets have a couple 405s, but that's because they're playing the Cardinals and the Chargers on the West Coast. But other than that, do they even have a Thursday night game? Everyone has to get a Thursday night game. Where's their Thursday night game? That's crazy. Don't know if I can see that shit either. All right.
Crazy.
Deshaun only asked for head. He never R''d anyone. Bam. He was a nasty man. 27 women.
He a freak ass bull.
He a freak ass bull. You want to do these previews?
Yeah, let's get into it. Why don't you start? Let's start with the AFC North, and why don't you go ahead?
All right, give me 1 second while I pull this up. All right, so as you all know, we're in the middle of our division previews. We do 2 divisions per week. This week we're staying in the North, the AFC, and the NFC North. We will start in the AFC North. We do records, who makes the playoffs, division winner, biggest storylines, and the players who have the most to prove. I will start in the AFC North at 5-12, 1-5 in the division. I think everyone is in the same boat. The Miami Dolphins, I think they are clearly.
Wait, brother. Wrong division. You said the Dolphins?
Oh, shit, you're right. I'm definitely in the wrong division. Let's start.
Browns, Bengals, Ravens.
Jesus, man. This happened to me. That's right. I still got it. I got it. My brain is so fried. All right. At 4-13, 1-5 in the division, I had the Cleveland Browns. At 8-9, 3-3 in the division, I had the Steelers. At what's that? 11-6, 4-2 in the division. I have the Cincinnati Bengals. They are my 6th seed. No, the Broncos were the 6th seed. Yeah, I only had one team out of this division going to the playoffs.
Really?
That's the Baltimore Ravens. And the Ravens at 12-5 and 4-2 in the division.
Do you remember your playoff teams from the AFC?
Yeah, hold on, I got it right here. All of them?
No, just in relations to who else is joining your only divisional winner that you have.
Yeah, I just had the Ravens as a 3 seed. That's the only team I got coming out of that division. Oh, hold on. The graphic got cut. No, I had the Bengals as the 5. Bengals as my 5 seed.
Okay.
So Ravens my 3 seed. Bengals are my 5 seed.
I'm just trying to make sure.
I can go into my biggest storylines if you need.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, biggest storylines. I think that the only storyline that really matters in the two main storylines that matter in the AFC North, can Lamar Jackson get over the hump? And then it's Joe Burrow. I think we're almost at the point where Joe Burrow may ask for a trade this time next year or this offseason. He's already kind of like put it out there, like this is the year, like we got to do something. Granted, the Bengals traded for Dexter Lawrence. The defense should be better. The offensive line, though, like they still haven't been able to figure it out. It's definitely Joe Burrow potentially asking for a trade this offseason if things go south for Cincinnati again.
Who do you think has the most to prove in the division?
This one was hard because everyone's going to say like Lamar, and it's not Lamar. I think it's Michael Pittman. I think it's Michael Pittman in Pittsburgh. Like that Steelers team, we always make joke it's 9-8, or Mike Tomlin's not there anymore. It's Mike McCarthy ship, but it's Michael Pittman. I think Michael Pittman has a lot to prove. Aaron Rodgers, for all his tomfoolery, is probably the best quarterback Michael Pittman has played with. Did Michael Pittman play with Andrew Luck? I don't think he did. That was too long ago, but yeah. Yeah, back to the Joe Burrow. That's right, Bam. Joe Burrow's first snap of the preseason was a sack. It's just not good juju. It's just not good juju.
Did they really?
Yeah, Joe Burrow's first snap was a sack. And I think so was Jayden Daniels. His first snap of the preseason was a sack, too.
Oof. All right, what else before I go? Three-player. Okay, you kind of did that. Okay. Let me find my notes real quick here. Sorry.
But while you do that, I do think Joe Burrow's going to ask for a trade. I know they're going to. I think the Bengals are going to make the playoffs. I just, when your quarterback is talking like this before the season starts, like he's already gone. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe it's early.
I think he's already gone.
It's early.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but I think he's gone.
Let's see. Okay, I got something. These are actually the wrong story. I got the wrong storyline. Oh, I have them in the right place. Whew. Okay. Starting in which division did you start with? The AFC or the NFC?
Yeah, we started in the AFC North.
All right. So for the AFC, with a record of 4-13, 2-4 in the division, I do have, you guessed it, the Cleveland Browns. I don't really think that's any surprise there. With a record of 11-6, 4-2 in the division, and making the wild card, Pittsburgh Steelers. At 11-6 with a 5-1 divisional record, Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay.
And winning the division with 13 wins, 4 losses, and 4-2 in the division, I do have the Baltimore Ravens. So yes, for this year, I do have 3 teams coming out of the AFC North.
Wow. You're a big believer.
There's a lot of good football being played in the AFC North. A lot of good football being played in the AFC North, brother. For the NFC, sorry, just getting some notes here.
Okay,
for the NFC North, at 8-9, 4-2 in the division of the Minnesota Vikings. 10-7 2-4 in the division, no playoff appearances. Chicago Bears. 10-7, 3-3 wild card. Detroit Lions getting back to their ways, and at 12-5, 4-2 in the division. You guessed it, ladies and gentlemen, the Green Bay Packers.
Okay. You want me to give mine? Or you want to keep going?
You get your what?
I didn't go over my record for the NFC North.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, so we're pretty much on the same page. NFC North 7-10, 2-4 in the division. The Vikings. I actually have 3 teams coming out of this division to the playoffs. I think this is going to be the second best division in the NFC. At 11-6, 4-2 in the division, I have the Lions. 12-5, 3-3 in the division. My 5 seed, the Bears, and then at 13-4, 4-2 the division. I did this last year and I regretted it, but I'm gonna do it again. The 1 seed in the NFC for me, the Green Bay Packers. I think Micah Parsons is a force multiplier. You guys lost a lot of games last year because you didn't have a pass rush.
It was bad, and we have to lead in some of those games too.
That's going to change.
You think so?
There's a reason. I think people have forgotten who Micah Parsons is. Glad he's not in my division anymore.
Yeah, we're going to talk about your division next week, I believe.
Yeah, we wrap up next week.
Let me ask you something in advance. Do you have the Eagles making the playoffs?
Yes.
Interesting. Hold on, I might have had too many teams in the AFC playoffs. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh man. Okay. Well then,
here's the thing, Bam. So Bam's talking about if Jettas and Kyler get it together with the Flores defense. That Flores defense ain't do shit last year. Or am I missing something?
Over my dead bow. 4, 5, 6. All right, so I might have some hot takes next week then.
Oh, you don't have Eagles making the playoffs?
Wait. OVN, East End, Reservoir. Why did you get hit with the Rico? Hey, everyone over the summer, so let's not do something. Let's talk about my biggest storylines.
Okay.
For me, it's for the NFC North is can Jordan Love, Matt LaFleur. There was Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur versus Caleb and Ben Johnson. Second one is can the Lions get back to who they were? The third one is Kyler the answer? And the players with the most to prove, you guessed it, Jordan Love and Micah Parsons, baby.
All right.
For the AFC North, its biggest storylines, Rodgers' last dance. Second one, do we have Lamar Jackson contract issues brewing in the coming years? We'll have to see. Second part of that is, will Lamar Jackson get over the hump?
That was mine too.
Third, can Jamar Chase break Randy Moss's touchdown records? Fourth, how long will the nasty man be starting? Joe Burrow from this division, to me, has the most to prove.
Okay. For me, the biggest storylines outside of the AFC North, mine are the exact same as yours. The only thing I have in the NFC North that's different. Another potential trade request, Justin Jefferson. Will we have how long will Justin Jefferson sit by while this team wastes his prime trying to figure out the quarterback? Could a Jettas trade request be on the way next year?
Nah, brother.
You don't think so? The other one is Caleb. What does Caleb Williams look like when he has actual expectations? Dan Campbell's last stand. Can he figure out the OC position? And then can Jordan Love finally play to his freaking potential and be in the MVP conversation? Are we going to keep having this? Well, he can do this, but I feel like whenever we have Jordan Love conversations, it's always about his potential and never about what he's actually done.
Right, say that again.
I said whenever I feel like people talk about, Jordan Love, it's always through the lens of, his potential, kind of like a poor man's version of Justin Herbert.
Nah, you can't have a poor man's version. Who is Jalen Hurts a poor man's version of?
I don't know if there's a poor man's version of Super Bowl MVP, but if you find one, let me know.
He not the same. He not the same dude no more.
Hey, tell how many playoff games has Jordan Love won? 2?
Okay, and
3? How many NFC Championship games has Jordan Love been to? The same as me. That's what I'm saying. But when people talk about Jordan Love, it's like, oh man, he's so great.
What your man's doing them games?
Who? He won.
Whatever. As of right now, my playoff teams are in the AFC. I have the Jags. That's 1. The Chiefs, Broncos that's 2 and 3. Not in any particular rank. I'm just naming the 7 teams. That's 2 and 3. Chiefs and Broncos. Ravens, Steelers, Bengals. Now we at 6, and then that does mean my winner of the AFC East will be my last AFC playoff team. In the NFC, I have the Seahawks. That's again, no particular ranking or seeding. Seahawks, Rams. Those are my first 2. Packers, Lions are my next 2. Panthers, Falcons. It's my next 2. Which means it's 6, right? Oh, yeah.
The only one missing is your NFC East champion, which will probably
is my NFC East champion, which I'm telling y'all right now.
You better not say the Commanders next week. I'll shut this motherfucker down.
I'm not going to say the Commanders, but I can tell you right now, it is not the Eagles. And I see this team winning the division off a division record.
Okay. For me, AFC is, again, no particular order. The Texans and Colts, my AFC East champion. Chiefs and the Broncos, Bengals and Ravens. NFC, Packers, Lions, Bears, Rams, Seahawks, NFC East champion, and then the Falcons. No Chargers, Bam. I don't believe in the Chargers. I don't think D believes in the Chargers either. And their center just went down for the year.
Chargers not like that, boss.
They are not like that.
They ain't built with them type facilities.
They're the Chargers.
Talk to him, Danny.
You know how I feel about Justin Herbert.
They weak. I think we already chatted fantasy and big and we already went and talked football. And the NBA news, DeMar DeRozan to the Nuggets. Think it's a big deal or no deal?
Big deal if it's it feels like the Westbrook when Westbrook signed, but DeMar DeRozan is, you got someone who can give you some actual offensive firepower.
Klay
now, do you think he starts, or do you think DeMar comes off the bench? Do you put Christian Braun on the bench and hope he's your sixth man, or do you put DeMar on the bench?
I'd be okay with DeMar probably getting in, coming off the bench, but
I'd
be okay. Yeah, DeMar off the bench. You want, Klay Thompson to the Heat after his buyout from the Mavs. Your thought there as our resident Mavs fan?
Yeah, I'm just shocked the Mavs couldn't get anything in a trade. Like Klay gave a bunch of money back for the cap. It was great. Like this team rebuilt the Mavs, obviously, but man, I know that he gave up a lot to get Giannis, but you couldn't get anything for Klay? Like nothing? I was a little disappointed.
They ain't got the juice, man.
But shout out to Klay. Klay was a constant while he was in Dallas. I wish him the best in Miami.
They ain't got the juice, big dog. Your team ain't got the juice.
I see.
But that team with no juice, but they're going to have a lot of money soon. Is the Los Angeles Lakers that sold again
Jesus.
for another record-breaking price, about 12.5 billion. Sold to it sold
Jared
10 months after they
Kushner.
sold to Mark Walter, Jared Kushner, and Bob Iger, former Disney CEO.
Does this feel like a scam to you?
I read somewhere that it's a bailout.
Yeah, it feels very scammy that this all came together and under the sale of one of the most valuable franchises on the planet came together in 7 days, and it didn't even go out for like anyone to bid. It was just like the Luka trade, right? It's like, hey man, I want to sell this. Do you want it? Sure. Because I'm sure you could have got more than 12 billion for the Lakers.
Way more. They probably gave it to him, sold him at a little discount, say, hey, we'll help you. I'll help you get.
Feels very scammy.
Not as scammy as Enes Kanter going to a WNBA game trying to troll women basketball players. Enes Kanter, you fucking dead ass, you fucking doof. You fucking doof.
Dog, we got to bring bullying back. I'll say this: if I ever turn into
corny. Hold up, you niggas is corny. Straight up, you a grown ass man. Sit your dumb Oompa Loompa ass down. You ain't scared nobody in his cancer and his freedom. You know who you should be. You know who you should free? Your damn self. You fucking sell out. Get the fuck out of here, man, and leave them women alone. With that being said, ladies, I know no woman, no transgender woman wants to play basketball, but at the same time, Enes Kanter probably would have mushed half of y'all had y'all really ran on him the way some of y'all would run down on you.
I don't know, man. I think Natasha Cloud would have had something for him.
All right, what are we talking about here? What are we talking?
I think John Cord Jones might have something for him.
Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner might have something for him too.
Okay. Speaking of having something, who's going to have it for the playoffs? Who's going to be there for the playoffs?
So the playoffs have set. Seeding was still jockeying for seeding, but right now the team. Hold on, because the only game
Minnesota, Golden State, Vegas, Atlanta, Indiana, New York, and Washington.
They are in right now. Portland is playing Dallas. Dallas is up, I think, 14 right now. If Dallas wins, Dallas gets that last playoff spot, and then Portland's done. But even if Portland wins tonight,
Portland still has a chance.
There's 6 games left, and Portland has 6 more losses than Dallas. So Portland would have to win out, and Dallas would have to lose out for Portland to have a chance. But
is that Big Rose? We just debuted the mascot last night too.
That's crazy because right now they're down almost 20. No,
I tried to submit a mascot form. This one right here, nobody wanted to listen. I tried to submit Hendrix as the mascot. They didn't want to listen.
Yeah, they're actually down over 20. It's 41-65. That game is over. The Dallas ones will take the last playoff spot.
How much time is left?
It's the middle of the third quarter. Dallas is on a 13-0 run. Hold on, is Paige cooking? Was Paige 14-3 at 8? All right, Paige. She in her bag.
Yo, what do dogs like? Dogs be scared of the funniest shit.
Always, man. My dog be panting over the dumbest shit. Like, wait till Hendrix gets like my dog is old. Like, she'll start panting when my wife starts cooking, but it'll be like a hurricane outside. She'll be asleep. Damn, just think. Like, she outside crying right now. I gotta let her in and take her outside to pee.
What else is going on around the W?
Outside of that, I think the biggest blunder of the year is Phoenix trades their first round pick to LA for Kelsey Plum for a playoff push that the odds were against them to begin with. They were eliminated on Sunday. The Sparks now have 2 first round picks. Both are in great position to be definitely top 10. They'll probably be top 5. There's a world where the Sparks have the first and the second pick in the draft.
So, for sure, getting Juju?
Potentially. I'd rig it so Juju will go to LA. And if you're Phoenix, you could lose Kelsey this offseason. She said she's going to go through the free agency process. She told Phoenix that before the trade, that she hadn't planned on signing any long-term deals. It just seemed like a massive, I don't know what they're thinking of Phoenix. And then they had a buyout with DeWanna Bond, she can go ring chase. But yeah, man, if you're a fan of the Mercury, I meant to look this up earlier. When are their contracts So when's Alyssa Thomas's contract?
Wait, they're the team that's moving to Houston?
No, Houston. No, Connecticut's moving to Houston
So when do they move to Houston officially?
next year. They move next year.
Damn.
I mean, Connecticut's ass. It's a sad way
What
for
do you
that
think Houston
franchise
gonna
to
do
go
with
out.
that?
Huh?
You think the city of Houston's gonna adjust well to a WNBA team, especially if they got they got them things. They got them things.
So when the league when the league started, Comets won like 3 championships in a row.
I do remember that. I'm saying like, are they gonna bring them back as the comics?
Yeah, they come back as the Comets. They'll be the Houston Comets again.
Okay.
I think low key that's why Brittany Griner signed to Connecticut because she knew they was moving to Houston. I mean, she went to Baylor, so
True.
and I think she has a home in Houston. But yeah,
in wrestling news, Braun Breaker Obafemi official Kevin Owens got his championship match ruined by Sami Zayn, reigniting the longest reigning rivalry ever. Now that Brock
since Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Yeah, I think we'll always keep going. What else?
Jay Solo with another warning shot dodge. Hilarious.
Yeah, Solo is fun. You think? I wonder if he'd be the one coming up with this.
Oh, he definitely the one coming up with this. This definitely. Oh, did you see the video of who was it? Jimmy or Jay saying the N-word? Y'all getting too comfortable.
When?
I saw it on Twitter yesterday. It's either Jimmy or Jay doing something in like a coffee shop, and one of them say the N-words. Like, y'all getting too comfortable. Samoan is not black.
Well, you tell him now.
You might think it's black adjacent, but
you tell him. You tell him and watch how them ooses move.
Hey man, I'm trying to help them because you might meet someone.
Hey, check this out, black folk. Hey, they ain't
the ones.
They ain't the ones.
Go tell Vita Vea you good.
Yeah. Black folk, they ain't the one. We don't want no issues with our Samoans because I promise you.
Hey man, all I'm saying is Samoan is not black.
They can be whatever they want it to be.
It is not black.
Listen, y'all mess with them Samoans if you want to. I'm gonna tell you, in the race wars, they gonna outlast a lot of us.
Yes, they will. But they're still not black.
Pick your battles carefully because they rock with us already.
I'm not. This is just a respect.
I'm respectful. I'm gonna look. Listen, so there's other things I might have to check them on. This won't be one.
Okay.
Because y'all ain't seen a small Samoan yet, and you ain't seen one Samoan come by himself, or theirself, or herself.
It's fair. Still not.
And they're all like Vin Diesel. They all believe in family. Listen, Bam.
Bam big enough to say it. Bam, you tell him.
Yeah, but Bam won't say nothing when Miley Cyrus was shaking ass in Jordan, so he can't say nothing now. So I don't know what niggas are talking about.
Where can these people? You got anything else?
Listen, this thing is nice, man. I'm thinking about actually getting another camera though, like because this one's more like 360-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about getting one that's more like straightforward. It's nice though. Samoans rarely live past 50. They die due to congestive heart failure. I hate when y'all.
That's crazy.
The stereotyping y'all be doing sometimes just making me wonder. Don't just make a nigga wanna jump. Don't just make a nigga wanna jump. I was definitely talking about Miley back then. How pro black you think Bam is in his
extremely pro.
He wanted
them.
Bam
house is extremely.
As an artist, when you've been.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. This new game out.
Documentary 3. I haven't listened to it. Nothing will ever beat the documentary. Like that's the second best rookie album I've ever heard.
It's up there, but I ain't gonna hold you. This he got some joints on here. This is the one with the one of him with Drake ain't bad. Ladies and gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us. Danny, let the people know where they can find you.
You can find us at @speakontheur_pod. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You can find us here every Tuesday at 7:30. and you can potentially find me at Bald Meats. I think I'm going with Bald Meats.
Yeah, we're not calling you. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Los D Mix. That's DJ LOSD double E. That is EE. DJ LOSDEEMIX. DJ Los D Mix on Instagram. Check me out on there. I post my mixes on SoundCloud as well at Los D Mix. Listen.
You know what's funny about Game? Game is like, did you hear? He was like, "Oh, I've been trying to get Kendrick on the phone. He won't call me back." Well, brother, you said you was on Drake's side. Why would he talk to you?
I don't think that's what. First, I don't think that's what Game said. I think he ain't got no beef with Drake. I think he was more so like, I'm cool with Drake. I'm cool with Kendrick. And Kendrick's like, bet.
Can't be cool, both of us.
Neutrality.
Yeah, that's my 2020 red cup filled up with Hennessy and King. And this motherfucker bringing energy.
See y'all next week.
In the mix again.
Yeah. Hey. Nah, Drake little hook though, kind of, it won't bad.
I haven't listened to it yet, but I'll give it a spin. See y'all next week.
Oh, during the verses, yeah, he